Please don't tell me you were looking up a joke.
I don't need to look up jokes. Dad jokes are always loading.
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions of Corbin. I'm Rick. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content.
They're coming.
Thank you to everyone who supports us on Patreon. Follow us, subscribe, the like button.
They're coming.
Just like your mom.
Who's
calling me?
I've always got...
I don't want to talk to you.
I've always got...
Hospital.
I'm always loaded, ready to shoot.
Today, let me make sure that, okay, the audio is still going sometimes when people call. The final Adipursh. Is that how you pronounce that?
I think so. Is it spelled? I'm not looking. Adipursh?
Yes. Adipursh.
I really didn't look.
With obviously Prabhas, Kriti, Saif, a whole bunch of people, obviously the infamous.
So this is the final trailer.
This is the final trailer.
We will see. So, okay. So I'm assuming.
Last one was better.
I'm assuming this is it. You've done all you're going to do. This is what we'll see on the screens. Right? Anybody from the production?
No.
In any way communicate?
It's T-Series, of course.
No, I meant like, I'm sure they have a whole lot of animators who work on the thing.
Not that I
maybe
saw.
One is a stupid baby.
Not that I saw. But if you are, obviously, please let us know.
Please let us know.
Once again, weirdly though, T-Series decided not to drop subs with this one. And Hey Nas came in the clutch again.
Hey Nas. Hey Nas. Love you, Hey Nas. You're awesome. What an Hey Nas is the GOAT, man.
Yeah, he is. And so basically, since Hey Nas speaks Hindi, we're reacting to the Hindi trailer. There's a Hindi and a Telugu trailer. I believe this is primarily, and I think it's primarily being maybe it was filmed in both, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I think it's more Telugu trailer.
I don't have any idea.
Telugu film, but it might have been shot in both.
Yeah, my assumption was that it's going to be done in both.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You guys let us know.
Yeah.
But we're doing the Hindi trailer because that's what
And if y'all don't know, go back and look at the very earliest OSR videos beginning in January, from Gully Boy, January of 2019. Hey Nas has been both a constant supporter on Patreon and a constant contributor of subs. Hey Nas is the old school GOAT stupid baby with a capital S, capital B of all time. Shout out to Hey Nas.
Hold on.
Bhiksham Dehi.
I like that. Ooh.
Great start. Great start.
We get Saif the villain? Damn.
रावण आ रहा हूं न्याय के दो पैरों से अन्याय के 10 सर कुचलने आ रहा हूं अपनी जानकी को ले जाने आ रहा हूं अधर्म का विध्वंस करने आज मेरे लिए मत लड़ना उस दिन के लिए लड़ना जब भारत की किसी बेटी पर हाथ डालने से पहले दुराचारी तुम्हारा पौरुष याद करके थर्रा उठेगा लड़ोगे तो आगे बढ़ो और गाड़ दो अहंकार की छाती में विजय का भगवा ध्वज
Oh, ow.
अब मेरे साथ चलिए माँ
उनकी चौखट से ले आया था मुझे वो जानकी उस चौखट पर वापस तभी आएगी जब राघव लेने आएंगे और वो आएंगे
मैं इक्ष्वाकु वंशज राघव आपकी छाती में ब्रह्मास्त्र गाड़ने के लिए विवश हूं एक दशानन 10 राघव पर भारी है पाप कितना कितना भी बलवान क्यों ना हो, अंत में जीत सच की ही होती है।
I like the I think this has been a constant throughout. I like the epicness of it. I like how obviously it is an epic story. Obviously, then it's been around in Hindu mythology for forever, I guess. And they've remade this many times. But the action wasn't in terms of the CGI. It's actually not because I think in the first one it was just a lot of like even the close-ups looked weird and bad. And I think they've kind of fixed that. But now it's a lot of the action that just looks 2001 computer animation vibes, right?
Yeah, and even still on some of the close-ups in the action sequences. And it's either, I said this before on the last one, I think it's either, it's only one of two things. One, where these battles take place is an alternate reality comparable to, say, Narnia, where when you go into that place, it has a different look, and it's intentionally done in this style of animation. It's a particular style. If the objective was to make this all simply look like real life, it's a huge failure. It does not look like real life at all.
Yeah. I don't know if they were going for real life
I don't know. But if they were, if the objective was to make this look like any other thing where you're using computer-generated animation to replicate reality, it's far from what it ought to be.
It almost looks like a completely animated film sometimes,
right?
Especially during the action parts,
with the animation being a style choice. We said that
maybe
before, and if that's the case,
that's what it is, man. Who
awesome.
knows?
Then it's fine.
I I love the score behind it all. It was very epic. It was really cool. So I really enjoyed that. I love the beginning with Scythe. He looked like he plays a great villain, as you guys know.
Yeah.
We love Scythe in a villain
and
role.
The trickery, obviously, to capture her.
Yeah. And it was absolutely ridiculous. I saw this thing, not to do with this, but somebody on Twitter was, because she's playing, she's playing Janaki, but she's, I think she's playing like the mother of all Hindus. That's the character, right?
Got it.
And so this person was playing, obviously, I don't know her off screen, but the character she plays, I don't think the mother of all Hindus should be doing risque movements. And they showed Kriti in the end song in
right.
Whatever the film that we just watched was.
Bib. It's with a B.
Yeah. And it was just Varun holding her by the head, and she was like this. It wasn't risque,
right?
Like in the slightest,
right?
And I was like, "What the fuck are you complaining about?"
Yes.
Anyway, so that was really weird.
I'm looking up anything I can see that talks about the visuals.
You'll probably only see negative stuff about the visuals, honestly. I don't know. Obviously, it remains to be seen. Obviously, since it has a bunch of stars in it, especially Prabhas, a bunch of people are going to go see it regardless,
absolutely.
Right? And it's a Hindu story that is just part of, like, at the crux of Hinduism, I do believe, right? The story.
I believe so, yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong there. But it's a story all Hindus know, most all Indians know, and so it might have people there, but it's facing an extremely uphill one for the cost at it.
Right.
The cost that it
right.
It's
heavily expensive.
And now all the negative stuff that you've had just in this amount of time.
Right.
It's man, I'm fearful of it. Because there's some elements that I'm like, oh, cool, that looks cool. I'm enjoying that. But then also there's other elements that I'm like, that looks like Shrek animation from 2000.
That's accurate.
Which, for the time, Shrek was amazing.
Right.
But Shrek didn't come out in 2023.
No, and it wasn't marketed as a historic epic.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If this is marketed as the last big...
Experience the divine power of Adipursh.
The last big Indian film that was released depicting anything related to Hindu gods with visual effects was Brahmastra.
Yeah.
If this is competing with that in terms of it's the exact same kind of thing. We're wanting you to believe the visuals are happening in real life. That's what I would like to know. It's really it's the important question.
So I believe it was just announced this morning that Alia and Ranbir are teaming up again for the story of Ramayana, which I believe is this exact same story.
Okay.
So it's this big epic tale.
Right.
And Yash is also going to be in that. So that's going to be, you have rocking star Yash, and he's playing, I don't know who
it doesn't say what he's playing, but they're going to start shooting apparently in December, according to this article.
But apparently this is like, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because I asked about this story, and it's this epic story, Ramayana, but I believe Ramayana is the same. But this big epic story, and apparently they're going to also, maybe not this exact, I don't know. You guys explain the differences to me, because I thought it was the exact same story. But that's a pretty big cast.
Yeah.
And if it is kind of the similar story, they kind of know what not to do now.
Yeah.
Basically go for more, even if the story, you're going to have some VFX like Brahmastra, but don't prematurely release it. Try not to make it all computer animated either.
Well, if you're going to make it all computer animated,
make sure you have the budget for it.
This isn't a fair comparison. It really is not. But if you're going to, you need to come more. Brahmastra is a better comparison. I was going to say Avatar, but no one on Earth can do it. Cameron. No one has his budget or the team.
Can't spend $1 billion on a movie.
That's 90% of that film is it's just computer generated animation.
Yeah.
So that's the question of the day. Was the animation in this movie and this trailer a stylistic choice to make it look animated, or were they going for reality and just fell really short? That's the question of the day.
It is. Anyways, let us know what you thought about the trailer. Are you excited for it? Are you going to go see it? Please let us know down below.